Welcome everyone to a brilliant battle between Forpoland as the Norscans against Mannequin as the Vampire Pirates. They will be fighting out on Golden Monolith with some really awesome builds. For the Vampires today, we have quite the normal front line, 4 units of deckhand mobs alongside the double polearm variety here in the back. They will be protecting up against the double carronades and the elite unit of depth guard polearms protecting the mortars. Alongside them and the quite rare units today, we are going to see 2 units of hand cannons with the massive 50 armor-piercing missile strength, can be very good at deleting units. Alongside them, quite common with the hand guns, 2 units of those with the 145 range and the 23 armor-piercing missiles. In the front, we are going to see quite the rare bloated corpse. He's a bit of a meme, but if he does hit a big unit, such as Marauder Champions, he could really rack up some good damage value. But here on top of her crowd, we are going to see Solostra today. She'll be having the massive 150 armor. She'll also be coming with quite a few items, including Ghosts of the Past, as well as her song, Arcane Conduit, Vargeist Revenge, Dens of the Deep, as well as Spiteful Shot, and the Border Low. So some quite interesting items and spells. In the back for the Norscans, we have the triple Marauder Horse Masters with those triple bronze chevrons. And for the front line today, massively wide here from the Norscan force, 3 units of Marauder Beserkers with 4 units of Marauders. We're also going to be having the ROR Marauders, which are the Ice Horn Marauders. These guys are exceptional with their mutant psychology as well as perfect vigor. Over here on the left-hand side as well, we are going to have the ROR Brutes of the Hound, which are the ROR Marauder Beserkers, which are exceptional here with their Frenzy, Immune to Psychology, and Berserk. They're also going to be unbreakable, bonus infantry, anti-infantry. They don't have any shields and very minimal armor, so they're very susceptible here to being shot, but they are exceptional if they do get in melee combat. For the last units to wrap up, we are going to have 2 units of Norscan Ice Wolves, very good with their Frostbite ability, Fear, as well as Strider and that 95 speed. Very good at getting in the backline here and just clearing all of that backline guns. For the hero choice, we do have the Shaman of Fire. He will be having a Flame Storm, as well as the Burning Head, Fireball, and Kindle Flame. And for the Lord choice, we will be having the Big Bad Wolfric, the Wanderer. He will be having the Sword of Torgaud, Hunters of Champions, Fight or Die, Sea Fang, and Foe Seeker. So some really good stuff coming from both sides. Can the frontline infantry here, can it really do some good damage up against this very good build with lots of guns and hand cannons? So they are going to be coming forward. Just skip it on a little bit here. But as you see, the cannons are going to be firing into the Marauder Berserkers, doing some good damage with the bonus as infantry, anti-infantry, infantry. Just about to hit the front line here. Nice Burning Head going up against the deckhand mobs. Front lines of Marauders and also Berserkers going to be getting straight into that line. Look at the damage value here from the bombs coming straight into the Marauder Berserkers. Some fantastic work. As we do see in the back here, we do have the Skirmish Cavalry going to be coming in and doing some good damage value up against the carronades. They are going to be getting hit for their troubles as we do see the handguns turning around and giving some good fire here up against these large targets. The front line is starting to loot though, up against these Marauder Berserkers, fighting straight up against the Decker mobs, but the big crab in the front doing some fantastic work. She is absolutely exceptional on top of this thing. I think we're about to see a Sea Fang here going straight down the line. Or no, we're about to see the big ethereal ship. Fantastic work here. Look at that damage value here on the Icehorn Marauders as well as a normal unit of Marauders. Fantastic work. We do see the Damned Knights Errands going down with their Lancers as well. This is a nice summon in for Solostra. Going to be chasing here up against the Marauder Berserkers. And as you can see, the Shaman Source of Fire will be running away, but these ethereal units, fantastic stuff coming out of them. Sea Fang did go down, didn't quite see there it was, so Sea Fang was going to be going down in the back line. Looks like it didn't get too much damage value anyway here, but Solostra will be in the front. Solostra coming with 7,300 HP. She's going to be a very tanky girl to take down. Over here, Wolf of the Wanderer is going to be getting big and busy here up against these Damned Knights. These ethereal units going to do some good work up against him. But as you can see, we do have the Norscan Ice Wolves coming through, trying to shut down here up against the Death Guard polearms, as well as the zombie pirate gunner mobs. shutting those down with those armor piercing could be very good here in these later stages of this battle. So just like we do have a summon of roboting Rabethians, they are going to be coming through up against the Marauders, but they have been terrified and pushed off thanks to Shalostra. They only have fear here for the rotting Prometheans, but they should be able to push through and do some good work here up against the Marauders. We do have some rampaging Berserkers, as they will be going through to their Berserk mechanics, as they do fight here up against these handgun gunnery mobs. As you can see, some Marauder Berserkers just cleaving here up against the rest of these Zombie Pirate Deckhand mobs. In the front, these summons going to be just cleaving apart these Marauder Berserkers, but these boys are not afraid. They are men of chaos nonetheless.
Kill that beast! I want it.
In the pocket here, we will be seeing the big crab with Solosha just absolutely bringing the hammer down here on top of these Marauder Berserkers. The song going down, giving them a negative 24 melee attack and that negative speed, just slowing them down and just allowing Solosha just to snip them apart left, right and centre. Another Sea Fang coming down here in the pocket, straight up against that elite unit of Depth Guard polearms, as those Depth Guard polearms are going to be chewing apart Wolfric. And this is exactly where he doesn't want to be with the polearms left, right and centre here. He's going to be getting absolutely destroyed. So we do have units of Marauder Horsemasters in the back that are just going to be kiting here up against the Depth Guard polearms. And it looks like we have some Norscan Ice Wolves, as well as some rampaging Brutes of the Hound in the back, going to be coming through just to finish off up against these hand cannons. The last unit left will be the Mortars as well, so the Mortars are still going to be trying to go. But as you can see, we do have Marauders just absolutely all over the place, coming from every single angle. Hand cannons going down, also the carronades and the crew here from the Mortars, just the rotting Prometheans going to be fighting here between them and Solostra. So it looks like it's going to be the Depth Guard and Solostra with a final stand up against the mass infantry here of the Norscans. But we are going to be losing due to Terror up against the Norscan Ice Wolves. Having those with the slow is quite nice, but losing those is going to be a little bit painful. Wolfric is going to be alive here. He's down to 750 HP on top of his steed. But we do have the rampaging Marauder Berserkers, who they are going to be pushing through, maybe trying to see if they can chop down against Solostra. Hunters, the champions, going down. Negative armor, negative melee defense, giving her 2 melee defense. Brilliant stuff there. Should be able to absolutely destroy her if you apply enough units. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 units of Marauders left, with some Norscan Ice Wolf Hounds coming back, and some rampaging Marauder Berserkers. Looks like 3 units of Marauder Berserkers, 4 units of Marauders. Are they going to be enough to take out Solostra though? I really don't know, because we also have units of Depth Guard here, which also come with Hunger and Frenzy, which means they do heal when they are in melee combat. Song going down here for that nice air of effect, giving negative 24 melee attack and also the negative speed, meaning these cheap Marauders are going to only have 11 melee attack here to deal damage up against Solostra. She should be able to come through with that very good terror and move most of these units off the battlefield. Coming back into though, we do have 3 units of the Marauder Horsemasters. They do have some ammunition left, 5 here, also going to be having 2 as well as 2 on the outside. So some left that should be able to hit up against Solostra, but she does have a massive 150 armor. Really need Hunters and Champions here to reduce that armor, just so everything else can get a big punch in here up against her. So Norscan Ice Wolves, they're going to be a little bit useless here, as it's just going to be Solostra against the world. She's going to be pushing all sorts of Marauders and Marauder Berserkers left, right and centre. They're going to be so close to breaking here, but that is what is so good about the Brutes of the Hound. They will just fight to the end. Fight or die going down, increased leadership, increased melee attack, and it should be able to carve here up against Solostra. She's going to be down to 4.9k HP, and as you can see now sending in the Marauder Horsemasters, and down the pipeline, are we about to see another ship? Oh, we are going to see another ship. Fantastic stuff. This is one of the best spells in the game. It looks absolutely fantastic. Look at those guns on the side. Just absolutely thematical and amazing. As we can see, the Marauders are going to be coming back in. These horses are going to have to run. They do not want to get slammed here by Solostra's crab. We can probably skip it on here a little bit, but as we can see, the crab is going to be going in and fighting up against quite a few units of infantry, and also going to be having a Wolfric just dipping in and out there. And so we are going to be having the Song going down, sort of talk out for that extra damage as well. 90% base weapon damage, some fantastic stuff. They are going to be charging in, getting some good damage value, and the crab really trying to come after Wolfric, but Wolfric with that cycle charging here, some brilliant stuff. And eventually, just due to mass numbers, we are going to see Solostra going down, Banners of Power moving away. It was entirely in the VP favour for the entirety of that battle, and right at the end there, does pull into the Norscan favour. Fantastic battle here coming from both players. Solostra with 328 kills. Brilliant stuff from Mannequin. And yeah, fantastic army. A really fun thing that you don't normally see from these guys. And yeah, 328 kills, 2,300 damage value, 25,800 damage dealt. Fantastic stuff from Solostra. 173 damage value, 190, 220, as well as 88. 530 here for the polearms. They would have been doing lots of damage here up against Wolfric, as well as the 69 for 1.48 here for the Depth Guard polearms. In the front, 150 and 250. These bombers weren't particularly well protected at the beginning, and they got chewed apart rather quickly. As you see, 860, 695 here for the handguns. They got some good damage value here up against the Embroiled Horsemasters. 22 and 24 kills for 1,100 damage value for the hand cannons. Don't see this very often, but nice to see them getting over 1,000 damage value. Bloody Corpse 58, didn't really see too much from him. He just exploded there, missing quite a few units. But here from the mortars, we did get 36 kills for 720. 591 here from one carronade, and only 42 from the second. But very well played for Poland. I like this battle a lot. Really thematical. Really loved some of those spells coming in. But 950 damage value for Wolfric the Wanderer. 730 here for the Firecaster. 84 kills for 480. 80 for 600. 80 for 650. And 260 for the Marauders. Marauders did very well here. The Iceborne Marauders, these two got some very good damage up against that ship spell there from Solostra. 195 kills, 1,400 damage value for the Marauder Beserkers, 400 for 68, 101 for 10 kills, and 71 for 720 from the Brutes of the Hound. 900, 950, and 1,000 from the Marauder Horsemasters, just showing how valuable these units are here for the Norscans, as well as 530 and 76 kills for 640 here for the Norscan Ice Wolves. So really, really good stuff from both sides. Well played for Poland there for the win. If you guys did enjoy it, please leave a big thumbs up. I'd really appreciate it. Drop a comment down below about how you guys felt about the battle, and if you are new here, maybe think about subscribing as well. It really does help me and the channel progress. If you've already subscribed and you are awesome, maybe try sharing this video with somebody else who you think might enjoy it as well. And if you are brand new here, go down into the description and you can find my Discord. Join there and join all of the awesome people here in my community where we do tournaments every single week, multiple tournaments at that vary here from week to week. But I've been your boy Logic. I hope you've enjoyed your stay and take care of yourself during these times, and I'll be seeing you in the next video or live stream.